A bella macchina on 4 wheels. But the design is not from masters like Bertoni or Pininfarina. Johannes Paulussen from Neuss am Rhein in Germany designed and built this car by hand. The result, the Borodino, a small two-seater with sports car genes from the 60s. The 69-year-old has been involved for over 50 years with his own personal car dream. He dreamed about a super sports car like a Ferrari 275 or Ford GT40 already as a 17-year-old student.
That was the original idea, not necessarily to build a car, but to own one. My father said, "Boy, you will never be able to afford that," because I naturally showed him what cars like that would cost.
The Beradino looks like a priceless supercar from a noble manufacturer. However, each part is designed and hand-built by Paulussen, with an optical perfection and craftsmanship that even baffles experts. The former automotive engineering student invested 7,000 man-hours from initial design to finished vehicle.
Die ersten Schritte sind die Zeichnungen.
The first steps are the drawings. I was 17 years old and the drafts were still pretty childish. But they were always perfect because I learned to draw with ink. And the last drawings helped build the car. One needs a design drawing and they were really good. But that was really two-dimensional.
However, to be able to construct the draft, Paulussen had to build a mold for the body.
Everything only became three-dimensional when I started to build the mold. The positive form, which ultimately had exactly the appearance of the car, which was a lot of work.
The young student began in the late 60s with a scale model made of plaster. He transferred the final design draft onto a scale of 1:1. Paulussen built a negative mold and laminated the body of the Beradino from fiberglass plastic. After 7 years of construction, the Beradino was ready to drive. Paulussen used sports car maker Porsche for technical parts such as axles and engine. 110 horsepower accelerated the only 1,000 kilogram lightweight to 200 kilometers an hour. In the early 70s, still a respectable value. In 1975, the Beradino finally got approval from the German Technical Inspector, or TÜV.
I had continuous contact with the TÜV's test center in Cologne. That was the place that can approve prototypes like this.
The 1.70 meter tall Paulussen designed the interior of the only 1 meter high Beradino to his size. For reasons of space, the instruments are placed in the center. A 2-liter Porsche 911 box's 6-cylinder engine is mounted in the rear. Noticeable are the additional instruments in the engine compartment.
This service panel, as I call it, is unique, exactly like the Borodino. This allows me to do service work on the engine, and I can start the engine from the back, synchronizing the carburetors. I have all the important instruments for the 911 engine in view, such as oil pressure and oil temperature.
Inventor Paulussen constructed his Beradino as a metamorphosis. As well as the hatchback Variant 1, there's also a saloon with a different tailgate as Variant 2. If required, the sports car also turns into an airy roadster.
Version 3, convertible.
For Paulussen, the Beradino is a future-worthy concept.
I already have plans on how to make this a modern car, because only that would work today. You cannot recreate this classic today. You have to redesign the car with modern components and technology.
Paulussen is looking for partners who are willing to build a new Beradino. Then John Paulussen would achieve his goal. The spirit of the Beradino lives on.